Sir, she's just the servant. Should we ask her to wait outside? That was the sentence that froze the entire boardroom. And the woman they were talking about, calm, poised, flipping through a Mandarin document, slowly lifted her head. I'm sorry, she said in flawless Chinese. Were you speaking about me? Silence. Shocked faces. Because the woman they dismissed was the last person they could afford to offend. Her name was Ariel Grant, an African-American tech CEO known throughout the industry for building one of the fastest-growing logistics AI companies in North America. She'd grown up partly in Beijing, where her mother worked for the U.S. Embassy. She spoke Mandarin with the elegance of a seasoned diplomat. But the executives she was meeting in London didn't know that. When she walked into the marble boardroom, simple black dress, no entourage, no flashy jewelry, they didn't see a CEO. They saw someone they assumed was the help. As soon as she entered, one of the Chinese executives muttered in Mandarin, "The Americans sent a maid? Such disrespect." His colleague chuckled. "At least let her pour the tea." Ariel heard every word. She set her folder on the table and waited. Their chairman walked in next, glanced at her, and waved dismissively. "We begin when their CEO arrives." Not the staff. One of the American liaisons swallowed hard. "Chairman Wei, this is the CEO." The executives burst into laughter. "No. Impossible." Ariel finally spoke in Mandarin, calm and precise. "Gentlemen, I hope we can begin. I flew 11 hours for this meeting." Their smiles evaporated. Suddenly there were awkward bows, forced politeness, exaggerated respect. Chairman Wei clasped his hands and said, misunderstanding. Please sit. Ariel sat, but her expression didn't soften. Still, she came for business, not validation. So she opened her folder and began discussing logistics, technology integration, and projected international routing expansion. Everything was going well until the men forgot, once again, that she understood them. One whispered, "She's clever, but emotional. We'll get the contract later and take her tech cheap." Another replied, "Foreign women are easy to manipulate. Just flatter her. She'll sign anything." Ariel heard every word. She stopped mid-sentence, closed the contract slowly, and stood up. "Gentlemen," she said in Mandarin, "I won't be continuing these negotiations." Chairman Wei blinked rapidly. "But the partnership? The 900 million. She bowed politely. "You've shown me exactly how you would treat me as a partner. I don't build empires with people who belittle others." Desperation hit the room. "Miss Grant, we apologize. We can fix this." But she was already walking toward the door. Just before leaving, she turned back with one final statement, soft, but sharp as steel. "The way you treat someone you believe has no power reveals who you truly are." Then she left. She walked away from a $900 million deal without hesitation. 2 months later, her company announced a new partnership with a Japanese firm, valued at $1.3 billion. And yes, the same executives who had insulted her reached out again, begging for another chance. She never responded. Because real power isn't in the money you gain. It's in the dignity you refuse to trade. Respect isn't measured by status, wealth, or language. It's measured by how you treat people, even when you think they don't matter. So here's the question. What would you have done in Ariel's position? Walk away or stay and fight? If this story moved you, make sure you subscribe for more dramatic true stories that keep you hooked from the first line to the last.